Hi everyone, good afternoon. Very good afternoon to all of you. Welcome to BYJU'S exam prep and welcome to our today's session of 1000 most expected questions for CAT 2024. Okay, so this is part 16 that we are having today. I'm sure you all know what do we do in these classes. So today again we'll be discussing some questions based upon this in this part 16. So I think everything is fine. You all can hear me, you all can see me. Then we shall start with the class. I hope all is okay, guys. If you can just confirm it to me once, it'll be better then for me to start as early as possible. So once again, I'll be bringing 7-8 questions in front of you. We'll be discussing those questions to discuss it. And I've told you before as well, these questions are exactly similar to the kind of questions that have appeared in CAT before. So therefore, you can say that these are those kind of questions that you can exactly expect in the CAT exam. Okay. So let's start with our first question today without any delay. Here is the first one. Please try to give the answer before I start solving it. So let me see what answer do you get here. MAH CET marathon is scheduled. Aditya, currently I don't know whether we didn't have the marathon for Maharashtra CET last time as well. I don't think so. So we generally have marathon session for CAT primarily. Let's see if we can have anything for MAH CET this time. We'll see that. Currently, there is no plan for that. Musicore has got the answer. SB, hello Musicore, good afternoon. Can I have an answer from others as well? The possible length and breadth of ABCD. Okay, we haven't got any other answer, so let's start solving it. Aditya Agrawal is getting D as the answer, that is 10 and 24. तो चलिए देखते हैं क्या आंसर आता है. We have got two answers. So ABCD is a rectangle. Let me make the rectangle ABCD. So here is ABCD as a rectangle. Okay. In a circle, it is inscribed in a circle of radius 17 centimeters. So there is a circle like this, right, of radius 17 centimeters. So can I say the diameter of the circle is actually the diagonal of the rectangle? And if the radius is 17, the diameter will be 34. So the diameter, that means the diagonal of the rectangle, is equal to 34. Which one of the following pairs can represent the possible length and breadth of ABCD? So this and this, which one of these can be them? Okay, he says AB and CD. Of course, AB square plus CD square is equal to 34 square. So from the options straight away you can say B is the right answer. वैसे भी option से दिखाई दे रहा है none of them even add up to 34 because a square plus b square, if it is equal to c square in these cases where it's a right angle triangle, तो a और b का सम जो होता है वो हमेशा c से बड़ा होता है. आप कुछ पाइथागोरन ट्रिपलेट लेके देखिए 3 4 5, 3 square plus 4 square plus is equal to 5 square, so 3 plus 4 is greater than 5, right? So generally you will find them greater than that. 6 8 10, 6 plus 8 is greater than 10, 8 15 17, so 8 and 15 are greater than 17. By that logic also I get it. Plus 34 17 का डबल है. 17 के साथ we know there is a Pythagorean triplet 8 15 17, so if it is 34 it must be 30, it must be 16. From that also I get to know that 16 and 30 could have been the other two sides of ABCD. By that logic we get the answer as option B. Musicore once again got the right answer. Aditya, I'm sure you got your mistake, whatever you were making. And I expect more answers in the upcoming questions as well. Guys, please keep answering these questions. I've told you before as well that more you practice these questions, better you have the chances of getting a good score in the actual exam. So let's move ahead. Question number 2 की तरफ चलते हैं. Here is question number 2 for all of you on your screen. Yes, so what is the answer for question number 2? X, Y, Z are three positive real numbers in GP and 20x, 9y, 4z are in increasing AP. What is the common ratio of the GP? What is your answer for this second question now? Anyone? Any answer? Once again, Music Core has answered it as B. Aditya has said C. We have got two answers. One is from Music Core, one is from Aditya Agrawal. Others? Anyone else? XYZ are in GP series, 20x, 9y, 4z are in AP series, and that to an increasing AP. What is the common ratio? Okay, Priyaga also has got B. Prerna also has got B. That's great. Good to see some answers flowing in. So three of you are saying B. Aditya is saying C. Let's have a look at the answers then. एक बार देखते हैं. X, Y, Z are three positive real numbers in GP series. Now, if three numbers are in GP series, I'm sure you all know that the terms would be first term into the common ratio, first term into square of the common ratio, and ultimately he's talking about common ratio only. So I can say that Y is nothing but X into R and Z is nothing but X into R square. Then he says that these are in increasing AP series. If three numbers are in AP series, then twice of the middle number is equal to sum of the other two numbers. Twice of the middle number is equal to sum of the other two numbers. So twice of 9y, that means 18 times of y, and y is xr. It is equal to 20x plus 4z, where z is xr square. Now from this equation, I can take out x common and cancel it out. I can take out 2 common and I will have 9r is equal to 10 plus 2r square. Take that 9r on the other side, I would have 2r square minus 9r plus 10 is equal to 0. So quadratic simply can be solved. 10 into 2, 20 should be the product of the roots, right? C into A should be the product of the roots, and minus 9 is the sum. So two numbers whose sum is minus 9 and product is 20. They are minus 4 and minus 5. So minus 5 and minus 4 में आप इसको break करोगे, you will have 2r square minus 4r minus 5r plus 10 is equal to 0. And by solving it, you will get r as 2 or 2.5. The point is options have 2 and 2.5 both. So how do I eliminate any one of them? The only thing which was important here was increasing AP, right? Increasing AP. So when I take 20x and 9y is 9x into r. If r is 2, it would become 18x, and 20x and 18x are not increasing AP क्योंकि वो पॉजिटिव रियल नंबर्स हैं. नेगेटिव होते तो शायद वो इंक्रीजिंग हो जाती, अदरवाइज वो नेगेटिव इंक्रीजिंग नहीं है. So by that logic, 2 is gone and I get the right answer as option B, which is equal to 2.5. So Music Core, Priyaga and Prerna, very good. All of you got the right answer. Aditya, I'm sure once again you might have made some mistake, but you would have got it. But full marks for answering the question, right? Important is that we must answer. Of course, it might go wrong, it might go right sometimes, but we must keep answering. So that was question number 2. I'm sure it is understood to all. Let's move ahead to the next question. How many people answer the next one? Let's have a look at this. Question number 3 is here. Aditya Agrawal once again has got the first answer. Then Music Core has got the answer. We got first two answers. Aditya says A. Music Core is getting D. Others? Number of integers x such that this inequation is satisfied. Prerna is getting A, okay. Aditya and Prerna are getting A. Music core is getting D. Can I have an answer from Priyaga as well, or anyone else, guys? Any other answer? Okay, let's start solving it. The number of integers x such that 0.25 is less than 2 to the power x, and that's less than 500, and 2 to the power x plus 2 is perfectly divisible by 3. Let's have a look at this. Now 0.25 is 1 by 4. It is less than 2 to the power x, which is less than 500. Now 1 by 4 is 2 raised to the power minus 2. It is less than 2 to the power x, and 500. I know that 512 is 2 to the power 9. So can I say 500 would be 2 to the power 8 point something? 2 to the power 8 point something. So can I say x must be lying between minus 2 and 8 point something, and between them, that means neither minus 2 nor 8 point something. Between them, what all integers can be there? Minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I can't take minus 2 because it has to be greater than that, but I can take 8. 8 point something से छोटा तो 8 ले सकता हूं, 8 मतलब 9 नहीं ले सकता. Now, out of these all values, how many of them can make 2 to the power x plus 2 as divisible by 3? We want to see when would it be divisible by 3. So the point is, can I say the remainder from here should be 1? If the remainder from here is 1, in that case the total would become 1 plus 2, that is 3, and it will be divisible by 3. Now 2 divided by 3, the remainder is minus 1. It is 3 minus 1 to the power x plus 2. So can I say whenever x is even, I would have minus 1 to the power even number as minus 1, sorry, plus 1, and that 1 plus 2 will give me a number divisible by 3. And by that logic, 0 is there, 2 is there, 4 is there, 6 is there, 8 is there. My answer is option D, that is equal to 5. You can even try by putting those values. 2 to the power 0 अगर मैं put करता तो ये 3 बनता, 2 to the power 2 put करता हूं तो ये 6 बनेगा, 2 to the power 4 put करता हूं तो ये 18 बनेगा, 2 to the power 6 पुट करता हूं तो ये 66 होगा, और 2 to the power 8 पुट करता हूं तो ये 258 बनेगा. In all these cases, you would see that the number is divisible by 3. So there are 5 values. कालीन भैया भी यहां पर आ गए हैं. कालीन भैया का आंसर हालांकि C आया था. But I'm sure that all of you got your mistakes now. The correct answer for this question is option D. Kalin Bhaiya, probably you missed 0, possibly, in my opinion. शायद आपको लगा आपने सिर्फ पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज लिए जिसकी वजह से 2 4 6 आया 8 आया होगा. एंड प्रेरणा और आदित्य, some mistake must have been made. Probably you just divided the total number of values by 3. कि 8 वैल्यूज आ रही है, 3 से डिवाइड कर देते तो 2 ही आ जाएंगी उस तरीके से. Possibly that there might be some mistake, but I'm sure you must have got the mistake. They have to be perfectly divisible by 3. Aditya, yes, they are perfectly divisible by 3. He's not talking about the value of x which is divisible by 3, Aditya. He's talking about 2 to the power x plus 2 is divisible by 3. So 2 to the power x plus 2 को 3 से divisible होना. आपने शायद सिर्फ 3 और 6 गिन लिए, लेकिन वो पावर में x रखने के बाद प्लस 2 करने के बाद तब कौन सा डिविजिबल बनता है, ये पूछ रहा था क्वेश्चन. I hope you got your mistake now. So let's move ahead now to the question number 4. Question number 4 is here on your screen. Let's see how many of you answer this correctly. A theta question is here. So what is the answer according to you for question number 4? Generally, Music Core has been answering correctly for all the questions and first. Can I have anyone else who answers correctly before Music Core? Sir, Feb is the best time to start preparation for CAT. I would not say best time. I think that today is the best time to start preparing for CAT. Feb तो मैं नहीं कह सकता. So whether it is March or January or December, today is always the best time. Yes, any answer? Music Core has answered 49. We have got the first answer from Music Core. Anyone else? Yes, any other answer? Apart from 49, any other answer can we get here? I don't see any other answers yet. Aditya Agrawal says 48. Okay. Priyaga has also got 48. So we got three answers, 49, 48 and 48. These are the three answers. So let's start solving. Each of 68 students in a class studies at least one of the three subjects H, E and P. 10 students study all the three, while 20 students H and E but not P. Every student who studies P also studies H or E or both. If the number of students studying H equals the number of students studying E, then the number of studying H is what? Let's start solving it. So let me make a Venn diagram here. Okay, these are the three sets. So one is H, the other one is E, the third one is P. Each of 68 students in a class studies at least one of the three subjects. 10 students study all the three subjects. तो यहां पर आ जाएगा 10 students study all the three subjects, while 20 study H and E but not P. H and E but not P, that means this area is 20, H and E but not P. Every student who studies P also studies H or E or both. That means there is no student who studies only P. We have people who studies P, then they must be studying at least one more subject. So this area is 0. If the number of students studying H equals those studying E, then the number of students studying H is what? जितने भी लोग H पढ़ते हैं, it is equal to the number of students studying E. Now how many students study H? 20 यहाँ है, 10 यहाँ है. Let us say the other two areas, they add up to A. So can I say E would also be studied by A here? Because H is studied by A plus 30 according to that. So E will also be studied by A plus 30 according to that. When number of students studying H is equal to those studying E, so this area is anyways common in both of them. ये 20 plus 10 जो है, ये तो दोनों में common है. उसके अलावा जो area that will be equal for H and E. So ultimately the total of all the students, what is the total? There are A students in these two areas, plus there are 30 students in between, plus there are A students in these two areas, plus 0 students here. This whole should be equal to 68, which gives me 2A is 38 or A is 19. And if A is 19, how many students study H? 20 plus 10 plus A, that is 19. So the correct answer for this question is yes, 49, and Music Core once again had given the right answer for this question. Some silly mistake must have been there if you got the answer as 48. कोई छोटी मोटी mistake है जिसकी वजह से आपका आंसर सिर्फ एक से डिफर किया है. But I'm sure you all understood it now, right? 10 students study all the three subjects, वो बना लिया हमने. 20 study H and E but not P. Finally when he said that H and E are equal, तो उसमें जो common area वो तो एक तरह से दोनों में common है ही. The other parts must be equal. So the other part of H should be equal to the other part of E by equating them, by taking both of them as A. We said that 20 plus 10, sorry, 20A plus 30 plus A plus 0 is 68, which gave me A as 19. And once we got the value of A, we got the total number of students studying H. I'm sure this is also understood, guys. आगे बढ़ जाते हैं next question की तरफ. Question number 5 on your screen. It's here now. Once again, Music Core has answered first. He says B. Can we have another answer? Purushottam Jaiswal has got an answer now. Very good. We've got another entry after Music Core. Music Core has got B. Purushottam has got 37, which is B again. Priyaga also has got B, so I think we can start doing it now. We got three answers, all three are B. Looks like B is the right answer then. Let's have a look at this. He says log of something is equal to 3. By definition of log, can I say 5 plus log a to the base 4 is 2 to the power 3, that is equal to 8. I mean 2 goes here, 2 to the power 3 would become, and this number would be 2 to the power 3. Take 5 on the other side, it becomes log of a to the base 4 is 8 minus 5, that is 3, or a is equal to 4 to the power 3, which is equal to 64. So a has become 64. Look at the second one now. It says log of 2a minus 6 plus log b to the base 3 is equal to 3. Again take 5 on that side, we have 2a minus 6 plus log b to the base 3 is 5 raised to the power 3, that is 125. But we already have a as 64. So a is 64, that means this would become 128. 128 minus 6 would become 122. This 122 will go on the other side, and I would have log b to the base 3 is equal to 125 minus 122, which is 3, or b is 3 to the power 3, that is 27. So I got A as 64, I got B as 27. Question is asking me what is A minus B. So A minus B is 64 minus 27, and 64 minus 27 is 37. So B option is the right answer. The good thing is that all three people got the right answer this time. Music और पुरुषोत्तम प्रयागा सभी ने सही आंसर दिया है. 37 is the right one. लॉ के क्वेश्चन जनरली देखने में मुश्किल होते हैं, बट मोस्टली द क्वेश्चंस आर प्रेटी ऑन द इजियर साइड. जैसे आपको ये भी देख के मुश्किल एक बार लगा होगा, बट क्वेश्चन काफी आसान है. ओके, I'll move ahead from here to question number 6 now. Here is question number 6 on the screen. Try this as well. A question based upon geometry. Once again, Music Core is the first person to answer. He says B, that is 81 root 3 by 2. Can we have answer from others as well? Yes, anyone else? Any other answer, guys? Purushottam also got B. So let's start doing it now. We got answers from Music Core and Purushottam and Priyaga, Aditya, Prerna, Kalin Bhaiya, anyone else? Can I get the answers? Let's start doing it. In the meantime, if you get the answer, please post it. In a parallelogram ABCD of area 144 square centimeters, the sides CD and AD have lengths 16 and 18. Let P be a point on CD such that AP is perpendicular to CD, then the area of triangle APD is what? Let me make a parallelogram first. तो यहां पे एक पैरेललोग्राम बना लेते हैं. So this is A, B, C, D of area 144. The sides CD and AD have lengths of 16 and 18. So CD have length of 16, AD has length of 18. Let P be a point on CD such that AP is perpendicular to CD. अब यहां से मैं AP perpendicular डालूंगा CD पे, वो तो पैरेललोग्राम के बाहर चला जाएगा, राइट? सो इट्स बेटर टू डू वन थिंग. अगर मैं इसकी, हाँ बन गई है. एक काम कर सकते हैं कि मैं एबीसीडी को थोड़ा सा रिवर्स कर देता हूं. रिवर्स मतलब लेट्स टेक दिस एज ए, दिस एज बी, दिस एज सी एंड दिस एज डी. तो जो ये 16 था वो भी ये भी 16 होगा, ये 18 है तो ये भी 18 होगा, उससे तो फर्क पड़ेगा नहीं. बट नाउ आई कैन इजिली ड्रॉप अ परपेंडिकुलर हियर एंड ही सेज एपी इज द परपेंडिकुलर, राइट? Then the area of triangle APD, we have to find the area of this triangle. Now first of all, this total length is equal to 16. This length is equal to 18. The area is given as 144. The area of a parallelogram is base into height. That is 16 into height AP is 144. So AP is equal to 9 according to that. AP is equal to 9. And if AP is equal to 9, we can get DP as well. By Pythagoras theorem, it will be 18 square minus 9 square whole square root. So 9 will come outside. I would have 4 minus 1. So it is 9 root 3. And what is the area of triangle APD? It is half of base into perpendicular. So my answer is 81 root 3 divided by 2. B option is the correct answer for this question. The right answer for the question is option B, that is 81 root 3 divided by 2. That is the correct answer for question number 6 now. I hope it is understood now to all of you, right? So Music Core, Purushottam and Kalin Bhaiya, they all had given the right answer to this question, which is brilliant to see. Very good, guys. Let's move ahead to question number 7 now. Question number 7 on the screen. It's here. So many of you have been answering correct. So please try to answer before Music Core as well. He has been fast, and Music Core, you would not let anyone answer before you. This competition should always be there, and that will always keep you on your toes. You'll always try to do better than. Kalin Bhaiya is the first person to answer this time. He says, see, that's brilliant to see. More answers? Priyaga has got the answer as A, which is root 39. Okay. Very good, guys. Very good. Purushottam, Music Core, Aditya Agrawal, Prerna, anyone else? And Music Core, where are you? The first answer is given by Colleen as C, then Priyaga got A. Purushottam also has got the answer as C. We got first three answers from Colleen, Priyaga, and Purushottam, but no answer from Music Core, surprisingly. Let's see what is the right answer. In a circle, two parallel chords on the same side of a diameter have lengths 8 and 10. If the distance between these chords is 1, then the radius of the circle is what? Let's start solving it. So here is the circle. Two chords are there on the same side of the diameter. Let us say this is the center O, and there is one chord here and there is another chord here. The length of the chords are 10 and 8. If I drop a perpendicular on both the chords, it will divide the chord into two equal halves. That means this length will be equal to 5 and this length will be equal to 4, right everyone? Half of the chord would be 5 there and 4 here. The distance between the chords is given as 1. So this distance would be equal to 1 and this is equal to r, that is the radius. Of course, this would also be equal to r, that's the radius again. And let's call this as A. Now I see that there are two equations that I can make and two variables which are there. They are R and A. First of all, let's say the upper one triangle, it is R square is equal to A square plus 5 square, right? And the second one says R square is equal to A plus 1 square plus 4 square. These are the two equations that we are having. Let's put them equal, क्योंकि दोनों ही equal हो जाएंगी. So I would have a square plus 2a plus 1 plus 16 is equal to a square plus 25. I just expanded it. तो ये आ गया plus 16 और a square plus 25. A square और a square cancel out हो गए. I get 2a is equal to 8 or a is equal to 4. So from here, I have got a is equal to 4. And if a is equal to 4, then what is r square? It is 4 square plus 5 square, that is equal to 41. And if r square is 41, r is root 41. C option is the correct answer for this question. Yes, for question number 7, the correct answer is. And the moment I said that you have to beat Music Core, Kalin Bhaiya and Purushottam did it. Very good, guys. Music Core, you should not have been late in this question. You have answered much more difficult question than this and very fast, right? How could you do this? ऐसा तो नहीं आप ये चाहते थे कि अच्छा सर कह रहे तो चलो मैं उनको थोड़ा सा oblige कर देता हूँ. Don't do that, okay? Keep your preparations at pace. Very good, Kalin Bhai, and very good, Purushottam. Brilliant. Priyaga, probably some silly mistake that you must have made. Just check that. And this brings us to the last question of the day, question number 8 on your screen. It's here now. Give me the answer. Okay, once again, Kalin Bhaiya has answered first. That's brilliant. What about others? Very good. Purushottam Jaiswal has answered C. Music Core has answered C once again. So we got the first three answers, out of which two are C's and one is a D. And once again, I see that Music Core has answered second to Purushottam, if C is the right answer. And if D is correct, Kalin Bhaiya is the first. But I'm happy to see the speed at which you have answered. Very good, guys. Let us do this question now. Karte hain. In a group of people, 35% of the members are young and rest are old. 60% of the members are literate and 25% of the literates are young. Then percentage of old people among the illiterates is nearest to 1. Let's start doing it. Let us say there are 100 people, out of which we know that 35 of them are young. That automatically means the 65 are old, because he says the rest are old. 60% of the members are literate. So out of these 100, 60 people are literate. And 25% of the literates are young. Out of them, 25%, matlab 15 of them are young. So that means 15 young people are literate. That means out of these 35 young, 15 people are literate. So can I say 20 people are illiterate? Also, if 60 people are literate, out of which 15 people are young, the remaining people, that is 45, are old then. So out of these 65 people, can I say 45 people are illiterate? Sorry, literate. That automatically means 20 people are illiterate. So 20 young are illiterate, 20 old are illiterate. He is asking the percentage of old people among illiterates. Illiterates are 40, among them old are 20, and that makes it 50% of the total, which is option C. So yes, C option is the correct answer, answered correctly by Purushottam first, then Music Core, and then Priyaga as well. Very good. All three of you got the right answer. Kalin Bhaiya, please check where did you make a mistake, but I'm sure now you would have got it correctly. So that was about today, guys. These were the 8 questions. It was a good competition today. Priyaga, Music Core, Purushottam, Kalin Bhaiya, and previously I think Aditya was also answering, Prerna was also answering, who did not answer much later on. But keep coming to these sessions, that always keep that competitive spirit high. We just discussed these 7-8 questions in every class. And as I've told you, that these questions, just we keep doing in these classes, this will make us good enough to do score well in the actual exam, because these questions are exactly made on the pattern of questions that appear in CAT. Okay, so that were these were the questions for today. Now there is another information for all of you. On this 17th of February at 7 p.m. on the BYJU'S exam prep app, you will have Gautam Bawa sir, who will be talking about 9 months to CAT. He's an IIM Calcutta alumnus, and he'll be talking about a complete strategy for the upcoming 9 months. What all you should be doing. Must attend session. You all should join it. As even you can ask your friends to join it. Also, next All India Open Mock is from 9th to 18th of February. It's already going live. This is our first All India Open Mock, right? Again, this is absolutely free for everyone. So you can, by writing this exam, you get to know where do you stand against the preparations currently. Plus, what are your strengths, your weaknesses against the other people, where do you stand? All those things you get to know. You must use this as well. And we have also this tool of CAT College Predictor, for which you will find the link in the description of this video. In this CAT College Predictor tool, what happens, you just have to put in your profile. It will exactly tell you at what all percentiles you can get a call from which all IIMs. Exactly, it will be telling you. So it's a very good tool for all of you. Also, there is another link over there. Nowadays, we have a lot of questions regarding our preparation. So whatever questions you have, you can't have a solution from us now. A free one-to-one counseling you can have from BYJU'S exam prep. For that, you just have to fill in this form, which again would be there in the description below. Fill up this form and you'll get a call from our side. A one-to-one counseling would be there for whatever time you want, and you will get answers for all your questions which are there. So this again is a very useful tool for all of you. For any further questions, you can talk to our counselors on this button by downloading our app. Once you download it, you'll find this button. Just talk to them. Okay, and you can also find us on all these media handles. That's all from my side, guys. Thank you very much. I'm sure the session was useful for you. We'll meet again in the next session now. Please keep coming to all these sessions. Thank you very much. Thank you to all of you. Good day. Let's meet again in the next session now. Have a good day.